Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We haven't played in a few days, and it looks like it's incredibly laggy. This is going to be great. We're doing Urbanguessr. It's a map by Wolf Tracker, and I do need to apologize for not having any content out. As some of you may know, the Geoguessr Pro community is going through a little bit of an upheaval, and there's a lot of drama going on. And most of the mod team, which includes the Geotips team, the world record sheet editors, and the listed mods, have been working, and this might sound like an exaggeration, we've probably put in over 20 hours in the past 3 days trying to ensure that everything is going smoothly, and sometimes what we want doesn't always happen. But we are trying our best to improve the situation and to continue to improve the situation. So, if you guys are not members of the Geoguessr Pro community and would like to be, by all means, feel free to join. You will find a link down below in the description. Our goal right now is to find US State 50, however, or 98A. So, we are at 197 here. Down here is 184, so we are going down, so it's going to be the south of Colorado. Potentially near Colorado Springs. Let's see, this is 141. Nope, we still have 50 to go. Wiggum? Where's the next exit? Right here. 104. Alright, so we're pretty close. This should be 101. This is 100B, 100A, 99B, 99B, 99A, 98B. We're looking for 98A. That is the exit we're currently at. When we return to start, we are at the corner of City Center Drive and Main Street. And that should be somewhere over here. So here's Union Beach, Bradford 1st, 2nd, 3rd, Joplin 4th, 8th, 6th, 5th, Grand, Greenwood, Elizabeth, West, Greenwood, Victoria, Union. Here's Main, East, EB, I think it's this way, Richmond, Main Street, 3rd Street, 4th Street, 5th. I didn't see a center. City center, okay. We're around here. And we do get the perfect score. So that was actually incredibly lucky. I don't even remember what town we were in. The town of Pueblo. And that's from road numbers and exit numbers. So that was actually incredibly lucky that we went the way we did, which, as you can see, we made a right and went down a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with that. Feels like South America. We do have a flag here, and I think the first flag was Germany, but this is the Chilean flag, and that's the Australian flag. So we have the Chilean flag, no flag, Australia, Germany. Okay, another Chilean flag, but it also looks like the Ukrainian... No, that's not the Ukrainian flag. I saw blue and yellow. I didn't see the stripes. I don't actually know what that blue and yellow flag is, but I think that means we're in Chile, which makes sense for the telephone poles. So good old Chile. I love how clicking on here's laggy, but the map isn't. Is that water? I think that was. Yes. So we have water to our south. It does look like we have land out there, which would be to our east. So could it be over here? Qualian? We haven't found a town name, and I don't know if we will. Hotel Dreams de Estado, Tributaro y Aduraneno, Chilean. I'm not good with Spanish. I can understand restaurant Spanish, Regular Spanish means not much to me. But we know it's Chile. We saw the Chile flag in a few places. We have water to our south. The Municipality Puntos Arenas. Is that... It says region. That's down here. That's down here. Return to start. We are probably in the center of the town. Which is probably over here, because this is where all the big buildings are. We have a minute left, and we need to find street names, which I did see. Plaza B. Munoz Gamiro, and then Jose something. Jose Noguera. Whereas Chiole Gob Carlos, 21st of May. So not over here. Here's the Avenue of Independence. That actually makes sense to be near. But I'm not seeing any of these. That's the problem. Fuck. But I'm pretty sure we're in this town. We just might be further north, we might be further south. It does go for quite the distance, but this is the middle. We'll keep it in the middle and hope that it's a decent enough score. It looks like Martin and myself guessed pretty much the same spot. It was over by where those buildings were. But the road must have changed. Here's the Juan Pedrales. Not bad. But Martin and I, same spot. Good minds think alike. We do have the back of a truck, which we don't get to see. We do have blue on that. That's yellow in the front. But that looks pretty German. Is it Gen 2? It's not. So it's not Germany. It has to be Austria. Or it's Belgium. I mean, that's pretty close to Germany. I'm pretty sure the east of Belgium does use German. Can we find town or a city? It feels like a city because of all the cars, right? Usually a town doesn't have this many cars. Towns seem to be, you know, a few thousand people. That right there was at least 1,000 cars. That's a lot. We are looking for a town name. It could be Liege. Spa, Malemni, could be a few places, but, you know, as of right now we're making assumptions as to what the town's going to be. We do need to find a sign, or at least a road number. If we could find a road number, I'm sure we can get rid of some of our thoughts, right? Like, if the road number is, I don't even know the road numbers, E10. Let's just say E10 goes through Brussels, and we find E10. Maybe we can guess Brussels. But maybe, yeah, I don't even see an E10. So, maybe we find E40. And E40 only goes through Liege. Well, guess what? We're probably going to be in Liege. Mordmath. Ooh, is this new? It would make sense if this is new coverage for telling people to wear a mask. However, I don't see... she's wearing a mask. Is this new coverage? You don't see new coverage too often. Mainly because, due to the COVID virus, a lot of people stopped doing coverage and working. So Google wasn't really covering countries. I believe they were covering up until March. It might have been February, however. Is that a body of water? That looks like a river. Is there a river through Liege? There is. There's actually 2 of them. Or 3. It's possible. I mean, we haven't found anything that says it's not possible. If there wasn't a river here, obviously we were going to move our guess. But there's a river here. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong when I say this, most European major cities have a river flowing through them. And I guess it makes sense, especially with how we as a race, the human race, developed. But you don't see that too often in the United States. New York, yeah, you have the 2 rivers alongside of you. Chicago, you're on a lake. But places in Texas, are there rivers? Am I going crazy? I feel like it's more common in Europe than in the United States. Well, it ends up being Antwerp. I believe Morton does get a better. Yes. Most people got better there. It ended up being the town of Antwerp. Here's the river we found. I don't know if we would have gone that far. I thought it had a lot more of a German influence. But that might have been Dutch, and I just wasn't paying attention. But it looks like Martin went with Bruges. So, not bad. United States, for sure. Portofino, pizza and pasta. We do have front plates. It looked like there was red on it, which would be Ohio to me. There's the flag of the United States at the top of the Alico, I think, building. BU. Baylor? Fuck. Where's Baylor? I know where Baylor is. Oh my god. Baylor is one of the top schools when it comes to American football. They're very good. Well, they used to be very good in college football. I think they still are. Fuck. I know it's the South. I don't remember if it's Texas or in that general region. The front plates would make sense for Texas, right? Because most of the people in the South don't have front plates. Fuck. Why can't... That's always the worst. Like, you know something, and you're, like, pretty confident of it, and then you find it, and you're like, fuck, where is it? That says Waco. I think we can get away with Waco, Texas. Which is somewhere... Here's Waco. That doesn't necessarily mean we're in Waco. I do think Baylor's from Texas. And Texas has a very good and very strong program when it comes to American football. Like high school games, they've made TV shows about it. What is it? Friday Night Lights or something? Like there's actual TV shows. I don't know who Brian Birdwell is. I don't know who Charles Anderson is. I don't know if it's worth learning politicians. That has the flag of Texas on the side. Well, that's the shape of Texas. Texas Elite Moving. All right. So we think we're in Waco. If we are in Waco, we are at, I think, 8th Street and Austin Avenue. Okay. 25th, 18th. So the closer we get to the river, the better it is. 8th should be around here. Here's 9th and 7th. And 11th and 10th. And then 6th. Maybe there isn't an 8th Street? No, here's 8th, and here's Waco Drive, but we're not looking for Waco. We are looking for Austin. So 8th, Jefferson, Columbus, Washington, Austin Avenue. All right. Return to start. We are east on Austin. So up here-ish? I think we have a good guess. Trying to hit guess there. And we do get the perfect score there. Martin does get the correct city. Is this really where the Baylor school is from? Huh. Yeah, but here, ready? There's a string going through there. Let's see if I'm correct. Dallas doesn't really have a river going through it. Yeah, there's some small little streams, maybe. Let's see, where's Houston? Houston's on the coast generally, and it looks like they do have a river. Maybe they do, huh? Then why? I know Vegas doesn't. Vegas doesn't have shit out here, right? Everything out here is man-made. Does Los Angeles have a river going through it? I guess they do, unless that's their sewer system. Weird, huh? Not much we can do about it now. It's definitely Spanish. Doesn't look like it's Portuguese. We do have mountains to our north. Yellow curbs. We don't have the Chilean poles, so Chile's out of the question. It says Padre, not Alto, so there goes Mexico. Sun feels like it's to the south, but it's tough to tell. We don't have bars, so there goes Guatemala and Puerto Rico. Not Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. We do have an extra license plate on the side, but it's not the same as the Colombian one. So it's not Colombia. I think that was the flag of Ecuador, actually. It's tough. I think it's Ecuador. I think it is. Because these taxis, they'd essentially have the same license plate right here on the side, and I believe it's on the trunk. So these aren't Colombian taxis. Central Commercial of Chiriaco? Is that a town that we can see from a distance in Ecuador? There's a lot here, so don't be surprised if I miss it. You know what? So far, we found a town we recognized in Waco. We found a road number that we were able to then deduce where we were. Everything else has generally been lucky. We haven't really found a lot of information. We're pretty good at figuring out where we are, what country we're in. But we're not so good at figuring out what town we're in. And I know we've complained about this a lot recently. Right? Like, we need to learn naming styles. We need to learn towns. There are things that we do need to learn. But I think being able to figure out the country based on the taxi, that's pretty impressive. Maybe it's not as impressive as some other things, like looking at how a town is named. Like, if it ends in these 3 letters, you're in the northeast region of fucking Hungary. Like, you know, we don't have that knowledge yet. But we are getting better. I think we are. Now, obviously, we haven't found anything. There is a pretty big mountain to our north. The safe guess is to go to Quito. It's probably not Quito, but we'll throw it there and hope that we're lucky. I don't think we're going to find anything else. We could check the bus. Buses usually have information on them. If we can get close enough to the bus. I guess we can't. So, I guess we're not going to check the bus. Especial Latina, Martin, 3rd of May. Yeah, none of this means anything to me. And I don't see anything on this as well. So, hope for luck. And it was south of Quito. It ends up being over by El Camal, Docintias Cosa, and Eloy Alfaro. But I believe it might be part of Quito. 5.7 miles away. It's probably a suburb. So we did win, which doesn't happen very often, and we got 24-625. That was a really good game. Like, a really good game. Actually, apparently we didn't win. Ben Keller does. So why did it tell us that we won? Interesting. But very good game. It looks like 300 points. It's not bad. It ends up being the Belgium guess that we had that ends up costing us the game. Calamity in 3rd, 24-488. It looks like it was actually a pretty decent seed. Martin in 4th at 24-148. James England in 5th at 21-80. Zing, I'm going to assume it's a silent T, 20,926. Geoguessr in 7th at 20,555. Bo in 8th at 20,464. EC in 9th, 19,818. Anons in 10th, 18,950. Ali in 11th, 16,848. Taurus in 12th at 16,332. Belici in 13th at 14,452. And Calvino in 14th at 12,121. It looks like some people didn't get guesses in, which is what this is right here. It's Null Island. When it comes to Ecuador, we had a few Colombias, we had a Bolivia, we had a Guatemala, and we had a Mexico. The United States looks like it was some trouble for some people. Belgium wasn't that bad. Not a lot of spread there. And then when it comes to the Puerto Rinas, a lot of people went a lot further north. But it looks like most people, if they guessed, did get the country correct. Not bad. Not a lot of spread. Not a lot of spread at all. But that is going to be where we call it for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I do apologize again. This year already has been overwhelming. And hopefully we will come out on the other side better than we were before. But definitely join the Geoguessr Pro Discord if you have not already. You can also find our Discord below, which we don't really do much with. But if that community gets active as well, I'm sure it will be a lot of fun. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.